Hey everyone, welcome to this reaction video of the Nintendo Direct of April 12, 2017. This one focuses on mainly ARMS and Splatoon 2, but I expect some other games to make appearances, particularly because it says information on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS, and ARMS and Splatoon 2 aren't on Nintendo 3DS. Or are they? Maybe there's going to be some ports? That would be weird, to be honest, considering how late into the 3DS's life we are. Like, at this point, it's all new Nintendo 3DS, technically. Well, maybe not. Well, I'm just gonna go and skip ahead to when the presentation starts, for your conveniences. Less than a minute. I should have streamed this. I still haven't started streaming, even though I could have started last year. I don't know, I guess I keep putting it off. I should, like, try to stream a small game or something, get some practice in. But I keep delaying over and over and over just because I don't think Camtasia is compatible with any streaming services. Here we go. E to M. Probably gonna last half an hour. I should have brought some water. Or juice, even.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo, and I'll be your guide. Nintendo Direct will continue to deliver information on a variety of products, including Nintendo Switch. Today, we'll take a deeper dive into ARMS and Splatoon 2. But first, let's start with Nintendo 3DS.
Fair enough.
Alright, time to speed run through some headlines. One fateful trip through the stars. Captain Olimar lost control of the SS Dolphin II and crash-landed on a new planet inhabited by Pikmin. And his first 2D platformer will give you a new perspective on his adorably fierce partners. They'll explore the planet secret by secret to find thousands of sparkling
I don't know.
And treasure.
Like, I can see myself enjoying this, but I don't think it's right for Pikmin.
And team up like
but
never
it's a
before.
Side game, so no need to be like flinch over it, you know?
Only one way to find out. The Hey Pikmin game rockets onto
Hey
the
Pikmin,
Nintendo
that's what it's
Family
called?
Systems July 28th. That same day, the new Pikmin Amiibo figure
Pikmin
props
Amiibo.
up on store shelves. In the run-up to launch, we'll
I have
reveal
an
more
Olimar
about
Amiibo already.
functionality and what's in store for Olimar
But
and his Pikmin.
it's the Pikmin that we want.
Hello, I'm Koichi Ishii, producer and director of Ever Oasis from Grezzo. In Ever Oasis, you are the defender of the world's last oasis, and you must
For a
work
second there, I thought that was
together with the water
this
spirit
game was
Esna
related to
help it
Xenoblade.
grow and thrive. Esna is an important partner who will nourish the oasis with water and support your adventures. As you overcome the many challenges that face the oasis, I hope you'll recognize the bond that links your heart and life with those of Esna.
Specifically this character,
The story
this
has
one
been designed
character.
to illustrate the
This reminds me of an old
importance
game.
of
Well, maybe not that
kindness
old, but
to touch the heart.
a game where
So
the
I
developers
hope you'll
decided
enjoy
for the sequel they would
Ever
focus on
Oasis
this
will be
one new
released
character,
on June 24th.
but the
We're
response
excited
was
to show you
extremely
more
negative from the
about
fans
the
because
bittersweet world of
like
Ever
the
Oasis.
game would
So
work in a
be on
party
the
of
lookout
4,
for more
and because this
information
one character
in the
was
near
forced onto
future.
you all the time, it was more of a party of like 2 characters of your choice and these 2 forced characters. So yeah, there's
Prepare to
definitely
embark on
some
an RPG adventure unlike anything the Monster Hunter series
gotta
has
take it one
ever
step
known.
at a time, you know. Gotta make sure you're doing it right. If you're gonna force a character
In
down
Monster
everyone's
Hunter
throat.
Stories, become a writer and
Monster
bond with
Hunter. I
monsters
tried a
and
demo,
raise
but
their
I
potential
don't know.
unleash powerful combos.
It's like I can see it being fun, but I'm not good at it,
Swim
and
crash into
the
new
3DS
areas
is
of
not the
map.
right thing for it. I
Discover
suppose I
eggs
could
to
have played it
collect
on
and hatch.
consoles too.
And participate in turn-based battles with a party of multiple monsters. Monster Hunter Stories launches on Nintendo 3DS this fall. When something strange
then there's
happens,
Yokai
we all
Watch.
know why. Yokai. Whether you missed it the first time or want to fall in love with it again, the definitive
I've heard it's
version of the
good,
sequel
like
is here. Yokai Watch
the
2,
Pokemon
Psychic
Slayer,
Specters.
but in the
You
West
don't
it
need
hasn't
to be
been
a
that
mind reader to
successful.
know that the
I think it's because
new
it's
class will be
significantly
wild.
more
The ability to befriend wicked
Eastern
yokai.
oriented.
To the
Pokemon
origin of
somehow
Darkness.
avoided that Probably because it comes from the 90s where, you know, 4Kids was trying his best to pretend that it wasn't Eastern inspired. Although I want to say that Yokai is just simply significantly more Eastern because it's directly on a title, while Pokemon had not as Eastern inspired, even though it was. Like, it was easier to pretend otherwise. I guess that's what it is.
America is bringing some of their best to the West.
Right there, right there. I just thought I saw Mother 3. I'm seeing things. I should really stop thinking it's gonna happen. That way, when it does happen, I'll be surprised. Maybe it's already happened, and I just wasn't paying attention enough.
In both standard and limited edition. Nearly an infinite amount of tales are waiting to be told in RPG Maker Fest. This RPG Maker Fest. Will allow you to
Fest. Oh my god. You know in French, Fest means ass.
Nintendo 3DS. Downloadable content will include crossover character skins from Disgaea, Disgaea 5, and more. So you can share the greatness of Prinny with your friends. A free download called Maker Player will also be available in Nintendo eShop. It lets anyone play the RPGs you make with RPG Maker Fest. Whether they own the full game or not, you can wield the
RPG
full
Maker
power
ass.
of this incredible tool by purchasing the standard or limited edition.
They should really say
US,
FES.
June 27th.
Because otherwise I'm going to keep making jokes about it forever and ever.
You've never played an RPG quite like this before. In Meatopia, the Dark Lord has stolen the townspeople's faces. And only you
the
can restore
faces?
them. Cast me characters of your friends.
Well, I guess that Dark Lord wants them to join him, so that you'll make them the greatest faces in all of Meatopia.
Journey across the land, your
or else they will
bond,
die.
Fight. So manage their room assignments and watch the hilarity unfold. Together you'll battle.
Although I think it's the reason why they're making it like this, because the big characters, like their faces are just put on a polygon. They're not actually attached to it. At least not properly.
As their bonds deepen, they'll learn new abilities. And with a high friendship status, they may even team up for attacks. Defeat an enemy and you'll earn XP, which can be used to unlock
gained
more
a level.
abilities. Imagine casting one of your best friends as a gritty warrior, or seeing your boss as a pop star. In Meatopia, you'll have that power.
Maybe sort of
many,
likes.
many more. When the game launches later this year.
Later this year.
Fire Emblem
this is what I'm here
Shadows
for.
of Valentia will take the series
The game's already been leaked, so there's some people who probably have already played the entire thing, but still, I'm excited for it. I still have to wait in one more month to see it in a Western release. Although, I just want to say this right now, this is not a game for everyone. Like, in terms of Fire Emblem, if you join with Awakening and Fates, this is quite different.
Purchased individually, in packs, or all at once through a season pass, so you can access each.
Yeah, I get it. I'll get all your DLC, Nintendo.
For full details,
however, I have made doubts that we'll get all of the DLC that will be released in Japan, because one of it is tied to the Fire Emblem card game, like Cypher or something like that, and it hasn't been released in the West yet, so they'll probably like ignore that. You know, they'll pass over it to save their money or something.
Just select a
like there's some Fates DLC that was never released in the West because from what I've heard it's like too much work and too little interest in it. Of course, you wouldn't know that from the hardcore audience demanding that Nintendo of America makes attempts to translation anyway. Even though if they would attempt a translation, they would have to translate into like 4 other languages or something like that. Yeah, I think I'm actually spitting a bit. My bad. Also, yeah, Kirby. I don't know why. I feel there's been too much Kirby lately. I like that Kirby is successful, but there's like 3 games that I just passed over because I don't feel like playing more Kirby. Like, if I want to play Kirby, I'm just gonna go try 64 or play Adventure on the Wii.
But not least, a new multiplayer
or Return to Dreamland on Wii? I'm not sure what it's called exactly.
This title will be available
wow, a new Kirby.
This holiday, so you can
well, it is the 25th anniversary.
It's Kirby's big year.
What about Metroid?
In an odd twist of fate, a box is the last defense against annihilation. Luckily, QB is no ordinary box. Adorable phenomena known as Q-Babies lend him 4 new powers in the final game of the Box Boy Trilogy. Create boxes to
Trilogy? There's 3 games? Well, there is.
Salvation. Do
But I
whatever
don't
it
know.
takes to solve more
I
than
feel
100 puzzles
this
across 18
series
plus
would have been a
deadly
bit more
worlds.
successful if the designs
Destroy the
weren't
black
so
smoke once and for all.
simplistic,
Survive new hazards,
to be nice.
beat new challenges, use new powers like the box rocket, and dress for success with Amiibo costumes. If you have save data
Wait,
of
is
the
it
first
the
two games,
Kirby team
you
that
can
made
play
the
this
series?
one with a Game Boy or monochromatic filter on. Try a demo for all 3 games today,
Kirby developers.
and check out boxboy.nintendo.com for more info.
I don't know, I should probably try it.
Yet,
I mean,
just
I
purchase
liked
and download the latest installment in the series.
Pushmo.
Created by HAL Laboratory, the developers behind the Kirby series. Bye bye Box
But
Boy
the thing is that
launches today
Pushmo, at
on
least
Nintendo
that had his
eShop
own like
and Nintendo
style,
3DS.
even though it was also simplistic. This is literally a box. It's like
3 new
hard to get
Amiibo
excited
figures
for
of
that.
Link from
Hard to
past
really
entries
get
of the
invested
Legend of
into it.
Zelda series will journey on
Oh, I want the Majora's Mask, young
Plus,
Link.
Amiibo figures for Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta will roll into stores on July 21st. Each one will be
Corrin
available
looks-
in 2 versions.
Oh yeah,
but some will
2
only be
versions of
available
all
at
of
select
them?
Retailers.
That's cool. That's a lot of money that I have to invest into
Next
that.
up, let's reach a little deeper into our next title, ARMS. Please
Okay.
take a look.
Yeah, I have middling interest in this game. I might get it, but I'm not sure if
Hi
I would
there,
be
ladies and
truly
gents.
invested into it.
I'm Biff, your trusty ARMS commentator.
Yeah, I kind of got a
I'm
joke.
usually pretty quiet, but I'm always game to talk about the ARMS game. The one with the weaponized extendable arms. So let's get into it. Now stay tuned and always stay in arm's reach. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yep, you guessed it. The biggest feature is the weaponry fighters attached to their fists, called arms. There are standard glove-type arms, multi-shot arms that really cause a ruckus, specialized curving arms for cornering opponents, and powerful heavyweight class arms, just to name a few. Each arm has a special attribute that activates when charged up. Light up your opponent to knock him down with fire. Stun and electrify your rival with lightning.
Electric
Blow
is
away
probably
the
the most
competition with
overpowered
a tornado
type.
of wind. And
Whatever
freeze your
stuns
foe
the
to slow
opponents
him down
more
with ice.
will be the most overpowered
You get the
type, I'd
point.
say.
You want more, right? Perfectly normal. Try the Get Arms service, courtesy of the Arms League. The in-game currency you earn can be used for a chance to unlock new arms. The more you fight, the more arms you have in your arsenal.
I could use new arms. These are really weak. I cannot do pull-ups at all with these.
There's
Of
a
course, I
valuable
could if I
treasure trove of
trained all
arms
the
on
time,
offer,
but
and the
every time I
fighters
want
who use
to
them
work
are
out, it's all
pretty tricky
crunches.
themselves.
Ninjara, Master Mummy,
The
really?
Combat King of Spring,
Mechanica
the rocket
isn't
girl who
even
never
really all that
flinches.
creative of a name
The
either.
elusive ninja, one tough mummy, and my idol, Ribbon Girl. Their unique traits are as distinguished as the
Yeah,
fighters themselves.
Those names scream something that sounds
to
cool
mention,
for
each one can mix
Japanese
and match
audiences,
any
but
two
not
available arms.
for Western audiences.
That's right,
or everyone
fighting
else,
fans.
really.
The game gets deeper and deeper as
Not to
players
say that it
discover new
is either way
combinations
like
of
that,
fighters
just that,
and arms.
like for example,
Now,
Tales of
get a load of
Symphonia,
this.
there's
Today,
2 characters
I'll
called
give you a peek into how
Refill
deep
and
the
Genius.
strategy can get, how
And
much
it
depends
probably
on your own approach
sounds
to arming and using a
okay
fighter
or
in
even
an
cool to
actual match.
Japanese audiences, but to us in the West, that just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? That's why they were called
Now
Rain and
it's
Genius.
time
Of
to
courch,
get amped
Genius
up as I introduce
sounds a
to you
little
new
bit too much like
contender, the
another
Robin
certain word.
Palmer,
But
Min Min.
hi, Min Min.
Min Min is one spicy noodle-wielding fighter.
Well, her name
When she
doesn't seem to
dodges
be
in the
as
air,
bad
she
as
can
the other
also
ones.
kick down enemy attacks.
Oh, she can kick? Okay. I think I'm gonna
Wait,
try her.
You didn't think punches are the only attacks in arms, did you? That's one big misconception. Min Min
So
is
the
living
sequel will be
proof of
called
that.
Kicks.
She can
Yes.
throw her opponent, and her left arm can
Assuming there
transform
will be a sequel.
into a dragon. This augmented arm can maintain a longer charge, so beat the sauce out of your rivals. Anyone getting hungry? I wish my arms were made of noodles. Sorry, I lost myself there for a sec. Next
That
up is
happens
the
quite often.
enthusiastic Spring Man. After charging up, release to initiate a shockwave that can repel attacks with his overflowing energy and determination. His famous forte involves deflecting his opponent's punches, then delivering
All things
powerful
considered, I do hope
counterattacks.
that for this game,
When his health
it's
drops
not too
below
defensive.
25%, his
A
never
defensive
say
fighting
die
game,
attitude
that's,
kicks in, and his punches will stay
they don't
perma-charged.
tend to be very
His
successful.
slick back
or
spring
fun.
hair isn't just for show. He actually gets stronger after bouncing back from a desperate situation. You know,
So
I
a
feel
rage
a fight coming.
defeater?
Guess
Something
I'll
like that?
serve as your commentator. Let's
Should we
see.
really do this?
Min has a fiery ram on the right and a fiery dragon on the
Okay,
left.
whatever.
She must have a hot temper. Springman has a fiery slap-a-mander on the right and an icy chilla on the left. Huh, not sure where he's going with that. Well, let's take up arms. Okay, here's Min Min. Right away, she's charging up, and there's her dragon arm. With her dragon arm and that dragon arm, really looks like a real dragon. The dragon roasts opponents with a high-powered laser. There's a bit of delay before it fires, but its power is exceptional. She's got Springman cornered with her combo attacks, and a left, and a right, and a wait!
I should have watched the
Springman's
Japanese
counterattack
direct.
has
Maybe it
kicked
would have
in
been as
after deflecting a
cringy.
shockwave. Her dragon arm has no
I'm talking about all the
choice but to
puns
turn
the
ramen
commentator
noodles.
is trying to do. Like, it's fun to write it, I suppose, but it's not
Fighters
fun to
continue to pummel
listen
each
to
other.
it. That's all I want to say.
Ouch! He lands a right while dodging the laser. Min Min won't last if this keeps up. Carefully timing the gaps between punches is an important technique. Wow, she's dishing out quick hits like she's cutting noodles.
Okay, so you can choose how you
You'll
punch.
notice Min Min carefully arcing her punches with her ram. She must be trying to rack up small hits over time. Boy, it's getting heated on the edge of the ramen bowl. Oh, again with the dragon arm. Her left arm is really charged up. Their assaults continue while they expertly dodge incoming attacks.
Dragon Arm doesn't seem to be very
Here
good.
comes the finisher. Wait, no! Instead, she avoids the counterattack with the guard. Talk about clarity under pressure. But just how much damage can her right arm take?
Okay, you get damaged
Oh no,
even when
her
you're
right
guarding.
arm is down. She's completely open to attack until she can. Yes, she manages to recover. Her kick is smacking down his arms, and now a simultaneous punch. Both fighters are desperately trying to recover their footing.
I don't know, both of the characters seem to have a bit too much HP.
Bam! He took that powered up dragon, and
Then
it's
again, the
not
match
looking
keeps
good.
getting interrupted.
Springman's last hope is his special comeback. He'll never give up. Min Min has to finish this match before
Never
it's
give
too
up.
late.
Trust
Can
your
she seal the
instincts.
deal? Yes, she did, thanks to her dragon's laser. Min Min steals the win.
So it's only one round.
So how'd that strike you? From the fighters to their arms and abilities, there's an arsenal of techniques to unleash, and the rivalry is heating up. Now that
I
is
haven't played this
arms.
game myself to really
And
see
when
if I can
say
enjoy it.
rivalry, I'm not just talking about one-on-one matches.
Although, at the
Sometimes
very
you just
least,
gotta shake
I could
things
see
up
myself
with some
having fun
2-on-2
making
action.
videos about it.
We got a lot more hiding
Oh,
up
and there
our
are timers.
long sleeves.
Oh,
so
yeah,
please
I
stay
kinda
tuned.
figured.
Stretch the limits of your fighting skills.
But I mean, if
when
both
Arms
players play
launches
defensively,
June 16th.
it's always going to go to
Until
timeout.
next time,
Unless
fighting fans.
unless the damage is significantly
Alongside
higher
the launch of
the
Arms,
actual release of
we'll
the game.
release a new color of Joy-Con and Joy-Con strap, neon yellow.
Ew. Why not
And we're
orange?
also releasing a
Actually, I
Joy-Con
think
attachment that extends the
well,
battery.
mine are gray because I just decided to rush
It's
out.
nice
But
to
yeah,
have when
it's
you want
blue
to
and
play
red.
for a long
The
time
initial
without
release.
charging. Next, we'll speed run through some more headlines for Nintendo Switch.
All right, time to speed run through some headlines.
Yeah, I guess I'll get Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart 8 Deluxe marks the return of
How much is it
fan-favorite
again?
racers
$40?
and double
Of course,
items,
that's
while
$40
introducing a huge
US.
battle mode featuring all new
In
battle
Canada, it's probably going to be
courses.
60. Ugh.
Plus more characters, carts, and tracks unlocked from the start than
Yeah,
any
Mario Kart 8,
game
more
in
like
series
Splatoon
history.
Kart 8.
The online mode has a fun way of keeping things fresh. Choose Race, and you'll join 11 other players and switch between random assortments of tracks. Choose Battle, and you'll even switch between modes like Good Old Balloon Battle or Renegade Roundup. So be ready for anything.
Renegade Roundup? Never heard of that.
For a more personalized experience, you can also play with friends in a friend room, where you pick the rules, the items, the CPUs, and more. You can even create or enter a full-fledged in-game tournament. Speaking of, Nintendo
I
will be
know
hosting
about
two
all
of
this
our own,
stuff.
one for racing and one for battle, to celebrate the launch of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Stay tuned for more info because the race begins when the game launches April 28th.
But how much is it? Special deal, right? Actually, I should be getting it for free considering I have the Wii U version.
Fans have seen a new iteration of the beloved classic.
Oh my goodness, another Street Fighter 2? What a
HD
surprise!
graphics, or choose the retro
It's not the last one, y'all realize that?
also features 2 new playable characters.
There's gonna be
the first
tons
new
more,
additions
even
in the
after
classic
this.
roster in over 20 years.
Also, these are
Evil
just
Ryu has
pellet
succumbed to
swaps,
the
but
murderous Satsui no Hada,
sprites are
and
really
devices
difficult to
that
make
bring
in this
friend,
age.
creating violent
I mean,
chaos,
even
bringing
King
the
of Fighters
roster
that switched to
19
3D.
fighters.
That's
See who reigns
disappointing.
supreme.
Like, I
Fierce
think the
mobile
new
or
games are,
online
like,
multiplayer
okay, but
competitions.
I don't
For a
know.
change of pace, the all-new Way of the Hada mode
It's
lets
just
you
not the
throw a
same as
Hadouken
when it's
from a
not 2D.
first-person perspective.
What?
And 2-player co-op
Wait, what was
battles
that?
with You and a friend, one health
First
bar,
person?
player versus CPU beatdown.
Oh, it's probably just
Wanna take it
gimmicky
easy?
and it
Activate
could be
special
kind of
moves with
fun,
one
but
button
I
in
don't know.
handheld mode using the light battle feature. No matter what, take the fight with you on Nintendo Switch. Ultra Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers launches May 26th. Minecraft, one of the most popular games of all time, is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Minecraft. Oh, I didn't even realize. I'll probably get Minecraft on PC if I actually do get it. Would you watch videos of me playing Minecraft? I've never touched it, ever played it. I've seen tons of videos about it, and I do kind of like the idea, but I never got around playing it.
Dangerous mobs. You don't have to explore or build the world alone, though. Up to 8 crafters can play together online, while 4 can join each other in local multiplayer on the TV or in tabletop mode, supporting both split screen and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Nintendo and Minecraft fans alike will also be happy to learn that the Super Mario Mashup Pack will be launching on the Nintendo Switch console.
Isn't it on the Wii
Play
U
and
version
explore a
too?
world full of classic characters and places from the Mario universe. Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition, including the Super Mario Mashup Pack, will launch on Nintendo eShop May 11th and in stores at a later date. Happy
Actually, I
building!
can get Minecraft on my phone.
NeoGeo masterpieces make
Maybe I
awesome
should try it.
additions to any arcade. And Nintendo
Also, yeah,
Switch
Neo
is
Geo has
no
been released
different.
quite a few games
fact,
on Nintendo
Arcade
Switch. I was
Classic
thinking of
Samurai
getting
Showdown
some,
4
and
will be available
I
tomorrow.
kind of still want to, but then I
Look out
think,
for these
I
other
can just
Golden
get it on my
Age drapes
PC.
coming
But then that
soon.
would be, no, that's not
99%
pirate.
of the world
Never
is
pirate.
dangling in the evil clutches
Support
of
your
Eggman
companies,
and his
at least the ones that are
terrifying
fair
new
to you.
power. But
Sonic
never fear.
Forces.
Sonic is here to face the danger. Now fight back. Free the world from Eggman using the Blue Blur's stylish high-speed moves.
Looks like a sort of kind of colored sequel.
And who is this alternate version of Sonic summoned to this
That's the
world by
real
Eggman?
Sonic, not the
Can he
alternate
survive
Sonic.
all the traps and return to his home world?
So is this Generations 2? It's just called Forces now?
A new ally
I haven't
will
been
rise up
keeping
as
up
well.
with video game news lately. I'm
Sonic
sorry.
Forces races to the west, holiday 2017.
Also, that icon.
There's one more Sonic speeding this way.
That icon.
After more than 20 years,
Anyway, Sonic
a new
Mania. Yeah,
installment
that's
in the classic
something I'm really
series'
looking
original
forward to. I
style
might
is almost
do
here.
a playthrough of
In
this
addition
one.
to brand new stages.
Even
Some
though
popular
it would be
stages from
kind of
past titles have
unorthodox.
been
I
souped
did
up.
do a playthrough of
Sonic
Sonic
Mania will dash onto the
Lost
Nintendo
World.
Switch
No one
this
was really
summer.
interested in the game and therefore the
Project
playthrough, but
Nakuru
I
is
do
one
have
big
experience
battle of an action
doing a
game
Let's
in which
Play
players
of Sonic
compete by
games.
flipping panels. There's only one rule you need to know. Stomp a panel and it'll change to your color. Fight to win by changing the most panels to your color and blow up your opponents.
This feels
Sometimes
like
flipping
a
panels can yield
sort of
items.
kind of
They
rip
can
off of
boost your movement
Bomberman.
speed and panel flipping power.
Bomberman is already on Nintendo
Play
Switch,
with
but it's
friends
too
or
expensive for
four-player
me to
local
really get.
multiplayer.
I feel.
Connect to the internet to face down opponents the world over. Look out for this title exclusively on Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch this summer.
Exclusive.
Fate Extella is headed to Nintendo Switch with an all-star cast of characters from the series. Lead a mythical servant in a fight for dominance against hordes of
Yeah, the
enemies in
Fate
this
series.
intense
I haven't exactly been recommended
overwhelming
it, but
power
I
on
have
your
heard of
side,
it
you'll
quite
crush
often.
thousands
Just
of
I never
enemies
really
all by yourself.
thought of actually trying it, and that
Fate
seems to be
Extella will
a
launch on July
Warriors
25th.
type game right there. Probably for only pure fans of the franchise.
Tactical.
Also,
dangerous,
this Gaia.
over the
Yeah, right
top.
here.
This Gaia 5 complete is many
This
things,
Gaia,
with
I'm
many
sorry.
distinct
But
characters.
thinking it's this
You'll follow the
Gaia.
Princess Overlord of the gorgeous netherworld, Seraphina. And of course, the
Yeah, this is
demonic
another
wanderer,
franchise I've heard
Kirby,
is good, but
on
I
his
just
quest
never
for revenge.
felt like being
A demo
interested
of
in it.
the
I think
game
it's the
will haunt
designs,
Nintendo
the character
eShop soon.
designs.
And you can explore the
just
netherworld
look-
to your heart's content.
I don't know.
when the standard and limited edition launches on Nintendo Switch.
Like,
May
not
23rd.
interesting enough, I want to say.
We're about 2 weeks out from the release of the 4-player puzzle mashup game Puyo Puyo Tetris. While you're probably familiar with Tetris, you may be new to Puyo Puyo, a puzzle series that's downright famous in Japan. But
Yeah,
hasn't been
but
so much
every
in the
time
West.
a game could have been
Similar to
released
Tetris, pairs
in
of Puyo
America,
fall on
we
top
had
of
to
your
change it to
board
something
and collect
else.
at the
Of
bottom.
course, we got Tetris Attack out of it,
You'll
but
move
you
and
know.
rotate the Puyos.
Well, no,
but
actually, no.
like
Tetris Attack was
your goal isn't to create
based
a
on
line,
Panel de
but to
Pont.
gather a clump
But
of the same colored Puyos.
Dr.
and clear them
Robotnik's
from
Mean
your
Bean
board.
Machine was a Puyo
The
Puyo
difference
game
may
in
seem small, but
Japan,
the
right?
strategies are very different.
Don't know which one,
Especially
but
when you start setting up
I'm
chains
pretty sure
to
that's
drop
what it
garbage
was.
Puyo and sabotage your opponent's board. Are you up for the challenge?
But I mean,
Well,
come on, Panel de
The
Pont
demo
was
is launching
inspired
on
by.
Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation
yeah.
ends. The demo
But
will
yeah,
give
see,
you a
this is
taste
another
of
game
both
where,
the
like,
solo
the
arcade
aesthetic
and
just don't
multiplayer
feel like-
arcade modes.
They're not exactly the
Unsure how
type
to
I
play?
want.
Well, don't worry.
Tetris Attack and
Lessons
even
mode
by
is
extension
included
Panel
as
de Pont
well.
was the right
Give it a try.
level of aesthetically pleasing type
One
of
of the
game
most
for
famous
me.
board games ever is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh my goodness, Monopoly.
Now up to 6 players can enjoy Monopoly in
Monopoly.
a whole new way and bring the board game to life anywhere at any time.
It's everywhere
Ancient
at
Rumble.
every
It
time.
even feels like the
So
dice
it's like,
are rolling
yeah,
in
it's
your
on
hand.
Nintendo Switch, but come
There are
on.
exclusive tokens
There's
to
plenty of
earn,
other ways to
new
play
boards
Monopoly.
to discover, and new rules that will change your strategy.
Like, I could literally take
Be
out my
ready for more
NES
additional
and we could
content,
play Monopoly
new
on
twists
that.
and interactions as you take over the
Hell,
whole
is it on
board
Game
when
Boy?
the game
It
launches
should
this
be.
fall.
It's everywhere, literally. It's on the phone. It's on
Rayman
my
Legends
tablet. It's
Definitive
on
Edition
everywhere.
is the ultimate version of the award-winning game. Pick
Also,
your favorite
Rayman
character
Legends.
and get absorbed once again into the
I have a
mythical
Rayman game
blade
on
of
my Wii
dreams.
U. I never got
The
around
gang
playing
must
it.
Run, jump,
I kind of
and
wanted to
smack
do a
their way
playthrough because I
through
figured it was
different
short,
worlds
but I don't
to
think
save
it's
the
actually
day
that short.
and discover the secrets of each legendary painting. Exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, the Kung Foot experience now offers a solo mode and a tournament mode for pitting up to 8 teams against each other. You can also connect 2 consoles for playing in local co-op. Get ready for a lot of laughs when the game launches later this year.
Too many
If you're
definitive
game for
editions.
something different, then THQ
Oh my goodness, they're
Nordic
keeping
has your back.
Splatoon for
The Dieselpunk shoot-'em-up game
last.
Cinemora X was co-developed by Grasshopper Manufacturer and Digital Reality.
Grasshopper, huh?
Find out what choices you'd make if you knew exactly how much life you had
Looks
left
like a
to
shoot 'em
live
up.
when the stirring tale of honor
simplest
and
type
morality
of game to
launches
make.
on Nintendo Switch this summer.
But I like it.
Complete with
They're
a
fun.
local co-op in versus mode. Battle Chasers Night War is an RPG inspired by console classics and based on the fan favorite Battle Chasers comic book series. You can
That
dive deep
looks
into its dungeons
very
and even
Warcrafty.
deeper into its turn-based combat when the game releases first on Nintendo Switch in late summer. Getting paid to be the bad guys is as sweet of a game
Payday
as ever.
2?
Payday 2
really?
for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, let's do this.
Didn't this game get some kind of into some type of
co-op action.
controversy because
And
they
rise to the
included
top of the criminal
microtransactions after
underworld
saying
for
they
bigger
wouldn't
jobs
include
and
any?
better paydays.
Yeah, that's all I know about
Action
this game
stacks
because it's
to
all
customize
like
your
when I heard
character
about it,
with
it
new
was because of
skills
that.
Change the way you play.
I don't know. It might have been the first game I'm
A
thinking
huge
of.
amount of Payday 2 content will be released on Nintendo Switch.
Whatever. This
It'll be
doesn't
high
really
time to
interest
open
me
this
all that
vault
much.
Later this year.
It's an old game, I want to say.
Some of the most popular Namco games of all time are headed to
Also,
Nintendo Switch.
Bamco.
With Namco Museum, you can play classics like Pac-Man, Galaga, or Splatterhouse anytime, anywhere.
Just those
And
three?
multiplayer favorites like Rolling Thunder, Sky Kid, and Tank Force are perfect for local co-op with family and friends. You can use the standard horizontal display, or even switch to a vertical layout for that classic arcade feel. Stop and resume your gameplay at any time with ease while testing your skills in fun challenge modes designed for each game. The classic fun begins.
I didn't
when
see the game I
Namco
wanted.
Museum comes
There's
to
plenty of
Nintendo
Namco
eShop
games I
on
actually
Nintendo
do
Switch
want,
this
but
summer.
unless I know it's in that, I don't really care.
We're
What is
happy
this?
to confirm
Standalone
that
Nintendo
limited
Switch dock
quantities
release
of the
date.
standalone Nintendo Switch dock will be available for purchase May 19th. You can hook up an extra dock to a separate TV, so you can switch from one to the other without unplugging your main setup.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, why would anyone want this?
Or head to store.nintendo.com.
I don't really need one. I only have one TV, and it's only to play games. I cannot even watch actual cable television on it. That's Splatoon 1.
US Inkling Open, the online event you've been waiting for. If you're 18 years or older and based in the US, you can register your team at battlefy.com/
Splatoon 1?
where you'll also find details, rules, and tournament times.
An actual tournament on Splatoon 1.
With the best of them, you may even win a trip to E3 2017.
Maybe I should switch back. My Wii U is plugged in.
Well, let's dive into our last game of the day.
Yeah. Keeping Splatoon 2 for last.
I hope you like it.
Propaganda. Grisco. What are you getting at? What are they trying to do?
Are your regulatory systems functioning? On behalf of the Squid Research Lab, I certainly hope so. Because the findings we're about to present
plan for the
may
story?
be startling. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or maybe I just
You may be
wasn't
wondering about
paying
the Squid
attention,
Research
and therefore I
Lab.
completely
Well,
missed the
we
point of that
research
commercial.
Squids in a lab, and other things too, like that strange video.
Yeah, strange
Perhaps what
video.
you saw seemed a bit unusual, but research indicates that freelance power egg collection is becoming quite popular among Inklings in a new mode called Salmon Run. Luckily, one of our fearless researchers went on location and captured this curious activity.
I thought it would be story
live on
related, but I
camera.
guess not. It's
Now,
an actual
we
new
share our
multiplayer
findings
mode.
with the world. For the first time on film, we can see this remote location, separated from Inkopolis, on the other side of the ocean. This derelict man-made island is a hotspot for freelance power egg collectors. Amazing! Inklings super jumping to the island! We concluded that 4 Inklings make a team, just like in Turf War. And what are they wearing? The implications! It looks like some kind of special gear provided just for this task.
Yeah, like they're trying to protect themselves from some kind of toxic stuff. I mean, it won't protect them from water. What the hell?
Creatures of the salmonid genus, who habitually
Oh, I thought it would be PvP,
And
but
it's
apparently
not
it's
just one
P
way.
versus
which is a plus when you're collecting power.
what's the other word? Versus computer,
As
whatever.
you can see, they can be acquired from debilitated salmonid. It may sound easy, but in what's this? Some sort of salmonid. To tell the truth, it's unlike anything we've ever seen. Just wait till I tell my boss. Oh, that's it. It's a special kind of boss salmonid that Inklings are paid a bounty to hunt. I'm afraid our brave squid friends are no match for this beast. At least, not with their current strategy.
Okay,
Oh,
water's
one of
still
the Inklings
dangerous.
is down. And another. Yet somehow the
Silly
incapacitated
kids.
Inkling has deployed a lifesaver to call for help. Oh, I see. When a fallen freelancer gets inked by an ally, that Inkling can be resuscitated. Freelancing does have its benefits. Communication is key because Inklings that work together win together. Unless they don't. What an honor it is to witness this incredible struggle. How odd. These eggs have a rare appearance, even among power eggs.
Golden
Could they
eggs.
be golden eggs? And now it looks like the Inklings are transporting these golden eggs to a containment unit in the center of the site. Aha!
Can you still shoot
Could
while
it
carrying
be
eggs?
that
I think
this
so.
is the freelancer's ultimate objective, to harvest these golden eggs and haul them to Inkopolis. Indeed, after many trials and tribulations, the Inklings have collected their golden egg prize and fulfilled their corporate agenda. What we witnessed here is the
I wonder
harsh
how
reality
popular
of
this
one
mode is gonna be.
suspicious part-time job. Why would such a dismal occupation be so popular among Inklings?
So is it only versus computer, or will there be a competition mode?
Well, it might be due to
Hell, there might be a
rewards.
P versus
I've
P
heard they're
versus
quite,
AI mode,
fresh.
maybe.
Is it? More research may be required.
Also, why a bowling ball? That looks like a bowling ball.
What a day for science. If we compile any new information, you will be the first to know. We're planning to release a research report on the ongoing battle with Octarians, so stay tuned and stay fresh. That reminds me, we have one last report for you. It's a scientific fact
Oh, new
that
amiibo?
Splatoon 2 series amiibo will
Too
be
many
released.
amiibos.
There
I
are
have too many to
new
get.
figures. Inkling Girl, Inkling Boy, and Inkling Squid.
Oh, again, but different
When you
molds.
tap these amiibo, the figure character
we
will
use the
appear
old ones?
in-game and befriend you. Befriend an amiibo character, and they'll remember your favorite outfits, weapons, gear, and option settings. Tap your amiibo on the customization menu screen, and you can swap your outfit with the amiibo figure's outfit. I'd imagine it comes in handy when waging turf wars at a friend's house.
So they don't unlock anything, do they?
To conduct your own research, try snapping a photo with your amiibo friend. That way you can both wear your favorite outfits.
I saw what the squid was doing there.
Then you can share your photos
Or maybe
with
it was a
human
kid.
friends on social media via the Nintendo Switch album. Sometimes your amiibo friend may give you special gear as a gift.
Oh, so they gave us gear, but it's probably not locked behind them. Or maybe it is. We probably should assume.
The game is compatible with previously released
Okay, cool.
Splatoon
That's what I want to
games
know.
as well.
What do Kelly and Mary do, though?
Well, fellow researchers, today's presentation is over. We look forward to sharing more research in the future. Thanks for... Oh, forgive my apparent short-term memory loss. I have one last fact for you. Splatoon 2 launches July 21st. And the new Amiibo released that same day.
Yeah, okay, so that's
all
3
for
months
today's
from
report.
now. A little
Split
bit over
Research
3
Lab,
months from now.
Signing off.
I'll still be at
hope
work
you
during that
enjoyed this
time,
new
but
Nintendo
assuming
Direct.
that my contract doesn't get extended,
Thanks for watching.
I should be able to play like very often when it releases. I was expecting the end of September, honestly. But July 21st, that seems about right. And Nintendo's Online is still free then, so we can enjoy it a bit more. At least I think it's still free. I hope. Not that I can't afford it. Anyway, that's it for Nintendo Direct, April 12, 2017. Sorry if my reactions weren't that great, but it was mostly stuff I was expecting. I think the most interesting stuff was really the Amiibos. Yeah, the Amiibos. Amiibos. Better use of my money than Fire Emblem Heroes, that's for sure. Ooh, what a ripoff! Hope you've all enjoyed this, and I'll have a very nice day. Check the description below for more stuff, possibly. Bye-bye.